Hello everybody, it's Anne from Anne's Stampin' Up. We are playing with new lighting today, so I'm hoping I've got less shadows on my videos. I'm going to make a quick card. I don't have a sample to show you because I haven't made it yet, but I'm just playing here to see what we can do. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we'll see what we've got here. Okay, so we're using, let me flip the camera. So we're using the Snailed It set, and the light is reflecting on the paper, but that's okay, we're going to move that. We're using the Snailed It stamp set, and we're using the You've Got Mail stamp, and we're using the Snailed It paper as well. It's actually called snail mail paper. So we're using a piece of paper out of that stamp, out of that package. So first of all, I don't have anything to stamp with. There's my memento. So first of all, we are going, because we want to stamp on this little white piece here that's going to go on the front of the card, I need to punch this, and I'm going to use the triple banner punch. Okay, you've got 3 sizes of punch in there that you can use, and I'm going to punch this out first. Is that going to fit in there? That'll fit in there nicely. Lovely. So this one fits right in. And you turn it over and make sure you've got it pushed in as far as it'll go. Now the blue piece that's on the backing, this is Bermuda Bee. The white piece was 4 inches by 2 inches, and this is going to be 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. Alright, 4 1/4 by 2 1/2, 4 by 2. So when we put this one in the punch, you can see that it's wider than the punch itself. So we're going to put it in, push it in all the way, turn it over so we can see what we're doing, make sure it's in there nice and tight, and then bring it back and have a look. And if we look this way, how can I do this? If we look this way, we can perhaps see how far overlapping this is on each side, and actually that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to push that right down firmly and punch it out, and we're going to go with it. So of course it didn't punch out nicely, so I'm just going to trim the edges here, cut the ragged pieces off and trim this. There, we'll get rid of those pieces. So now what we're going to do, we're going to stamp on the white piece. The white piece is going to go on there. This is going to go on the card. It's very, very simple card today. Turn that over so we've got a nice clean side. Memento. And because it's a red rubber stamp, I don't need my stamping mat. I'm going to stamp this. Now I'm also going to put a bow at the top, so I'm going to stamp this sort of in the center of here. Okay. There he goes. It looks like he's got a little thread on there. Just a second, let me see. I don't see it. It's okay, we'll go with it. I'm gonna just put that out of the way, put the stamp out of the way. We've got some alcohol markers here, and we're just going to quickly colour this piece in. Oh, let's do him in light grey granite. I don't know what colour a snail is. Do you? Give a little bit of shading with the dark grey granite just around the edge, and then we'll run over it again with the light grey just to blend it in. And I'm using my brush tips for this. And when this dries, the shading will not be as noticeable. It will even out when it dries. So we're just going to leave that there. We're going to go funky with them. I'm going to give them a blue shell. Oh, that's a bright blue shell. Just want to turn this. I think the pen, the very tip of this marker is dry because it's not getting right to the edge. Just going to scribble it in. Oh, we're going to give him yellow eyes for some reason. And a white envelope with a pink heart. Light real red heart. There. So we're just going to leave them like that. We're going to quickly adhere this to this, just using tape runner, snail. Going to line it up in the center, right to the top. Needs to come to me just a hair. There we go. And we've got, for the base of the card, we've got Bermuda Bay 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. We're going to make it a top fold card. And we have a piece of the Snailed It paper, just has some nice vertical stripes on, picks up a lot of the colours that we've used. And it is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm just going to again snail that. It's cute on the back, this paper as well. Make sure I've got my stripes going the right way up, and I do. And peel that off because it wasn't quite where I wanted it. Line it up from the top maybe. There we go. Gonna pop this on here like this. Maybe pop him up on dimensionals. Of course, the dimensionals always stick to your finger when you don't want them to. I'll put a few on. Yeah, that should do. Take this and put it right in the center of the card. Just eyeballed that, it may or may not be straight. And we're going to take some Bermuda Bay ribbon here. I want to use my handy dandy bow maker. I'll leave the tail a little bit longer so I can trim the tail when I want to. Oh, I think we'll make it a bit bigger than that. I love this bow maker. Love this bow maker. There. Snip that off. Make sure the knot is in the middle of the bow maker. Tug it tight, slide it off. Pop that out of the way. Grab a glue dot. That. Yes, I did, because it stuck to my finger, of course. Give that a little tug to smarten it up. Put that right to the top. Trim my tails. And there you have it. One quick and easy card. Very few shadows on the video today, which is lovely, which is what I'm aiming for. I gotta thank Jim because he worked really hard on the lights for me. One quick card. Took us 11 minutes to make from start to finish. So there you have it. That was my quick video for today. I will upload that, I will post that, and you'll all be able to see it soon. Talk to you all soon, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.